Hey everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood, bringing another fun-filled, exciting video. Today's video, I'm over at Nate's property and we're going to give you a inventory of his firewood. There's Nate right there. He's going to be our guide. We're going to walk through and check everything out. We're starting right here with this nice pile of hickory that he's got, and this is one that fell in your woods, or?
Yeah, I'd say 80% of it was one tree.
One tree, okay. And these are just blocks, and like I say, as soon as I need more, you can just load this up and then bring it over to me.
Anytime.
Yep. There's his partner in crime, king of the Riffraff, Kelly. But anyway, back to the video. I'm gonna trip over that. So what do we got here? It looks like there's some oak in there. It's green, right? Some green blocks.
Yeah, that all just fell into a field recently. I cleaned that up.
I see you cut the limbwood like a tree service, but you're gonna cut that to length then, aren't you?
Yep. Oh yeah.
And those blocks are pretty good. Then looks like Kelly's been out here splitting that with the maul. Now that looks pretty decent, but it's, like I say, it's dry. It's got to sit there for a while. Now over here, there's a king pile of limbwood. What are your plans with that?
I figure when I'm snowed in this winter, I'd cut it up.
You just cut it to length and throw it into your stove?
Or who's ever.
Where'd you get it from? Did you guys cut it, or did it tree
that was
service?
All stuff that was just kind of left over.
Left over from
cutting at the end of the day. So
okay.
I'd grab a truckload at the end of the day and bring it when we were filling up the trailer.
Yep. Now some of this stuff looks a little questionable in here, but I think I see some more hickory, just the odds and ends stuff. There's some silver maple.
Yeah, that's a big pile of odds and ends.
Oak and whatnot. So it looks almost a lot like boiler wood to me.
Heavily seasoned.
Yeah. And then over here we got some more. Looks like some cherry you've been splitting.
A little bit of cherry.
There's some mulberry right there.
A lot of mulberry. Some
and
sassafras.
That little stack there, and some other mulberry. It looks like a lot of mulberry and cherry right into this area where that came from. And then there's some sassafras, and then just an odd stack right here. And up on this hill, guys, check out all this wood up here. Now this is this maple?
Yep, that's
right
all
there.
Right there.
That almost looks like it's halfway dry.
Oh, it's dry.
You got no bark on it.
Yep.
Now I would say if I've said, hey, I want some campfire wood, I take it. Now some of them are pretty long, but like I say, campfire wood I can take up to 20 inches, so that's not too bad. And we'll go around here. I want to show you on this side before we go into his main storage area on this hill. And he has a unique way of stacking. He like crisscrosses the wood all the way up, and so this is just like a random stack here. Now it looks like a big pile of elm right there, right?
Big pile of elm. Real stringy stuff there.
The stringy stuff. That's when you break out your splitter. Because
yep.
now who split most of this? You and Kelly, or just you, or both of you?
Yeah.
And with the X27.
Yep.
All this and that pile there. Now that looks like all oak. See what I mean by his crisscross style?
That's a skid full of cherry there.
Yep, all cherry. And but you can see it's all open in the field out here, so it gets plenty of sun and wind out here, and he does cover the top like you're supposed to. So we'll make our way around here to his main area where he actually has. He has an Oregon splitter just like Logan's. Might be the same one. I don't know. But looks like he's got some nice stuff right here. When do you think this will be ready? Looks like
it should be ready this winter.
This winter, cherry and oak. Like the question is, can you get to it? Because we are on a hillside.
Oh yeah, I got chains for my truck.
Okay. But yeah, this is kind of living on the edge, stacking it right here on the hill. I can see this pile falling over.
Yeah, I might put a second one on that.
Yeah, it's nice how you got this gap in between. That lets the air get through there, But he's got some more stacks over in here. Just random size ones, Big pile of oak. And another one of his crisscross stacks right there. Now that looks like all oak, or yeah, that looks like white oak, but I see some cherry in there too. There's some cherry there. This piece on top's cherry, but most of it looks like oak. And then he's got a pile here. There's a splitter, which is a 28-ton Oregon.
There's all the knotty wood.
The knotty wood, yeah. You can see he's got in this basket, in this little trailer here, these are his rejects. So these are like the stuff I give to my mom. But right behind it, there's some perfect oak, but I don't know how dry it is. What do you think? Next year?
Yeah, probably.
Now, what about this pile right here?
That's fairly seasoned.
Yep. Now I'm looking at some of the pieces. Like I say, if I'm buying it off you, you're gonna have to filter like these out.
Oh, yeah.
Throw them in your stack. You know, because if I start having you do deliveries like Darren and Jeff and Herb, I got to know that they're getting all good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's always sorted as it's loaded.
Yep. And then look at this long pile right here. He's got that black tarp on it. When's this stuff going to be ready?
Well, I think it's pretty dry actually.
Yeah.
Most of it was.
See, there's some white oak in there, but you know,
it's getting there.
Yeah. Yep. The back pile looks pretty dry. Red, white oak, and cherry. Now he's got some poles here from that's black locust, so that won't be dry for a while. But you know, you could use that for fence posts too. You know,
yep.
If you ever need that.
I was thinking maybe build a lean-to with it.
Go stand by that pile right there. Like, how tall do you think that pile is? On this end, I think it's over 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Yep.
But it looks like decent wood all through here. See, yeah, look at that. You know, it's starting to crack, and this is a good way to store it. You know, you don't want to cover the whole thing up. You got to let it get air. But like I say, we're on top of the hill now. There's a big pile of blocks right here. I see white oak, cherry.
Mostly white oak there.
And cherry. Looks pretty good stuff. You know, like I say, when I need to replenish behind my barn, this is like the kind of stuff I'll take. You know, I would prefer you to bring me, you know, blocks instead of processed wood. When you put processed wood in the truck, it should go right to the customer. Mm-hmm. You know that. Then there's a big ass pile right here. Nice stack of firewood. I'll show you how thick it is too. And he's got a little one right there. Now that's dry.
Yeah.
That is dry. So, you see, he doubles it up. You know, there's no air gap in the middle, but they hold each other together, so he doesn't have to worry about restacking. I mean, how many times have you restacked piles of wood?
Only once this year.
Only once this year. How about in your lifetime?
Oh, geez.
Couple hundred. But yeah, here's his deer stand. But he doesn't hunt, but he's got a deer stand here. But then he's got some more blocks under the deer stand. Now, is there some around here down the trail there too, Nate?
Yep.
We'll go ahead and check that out. But yeah, this is good looking stuff. Split perfect. And oh, it looks like the pile goes back around here, makes an L shape too. So I would say right there it's probably 4 or 5 cords of wood, because it's doubled up too.
Oh, at least.
You can see that. So, I mean, hell, there's a cord right there. Just this row, you know, with how high you got it stacked. Oh, it looks like you got some vehicles down there. Oh, I thought, for some reason, I thought you had a bunch of wood stacked up in here. There's your truck.
It's over on the other side there.
Oh, it's on the other side?
Yep.
Okay. But, yeah, and you can see how this is right here. But he's got more down. That's what I'm going to walk down to the bottom of the hill real quick, guys. I'm not going to walk all the way down there because it's about 100 yards away. But I'll zoom in on it, and he's got a massive pile there. Also, through his woods all the way back there, all along through there, past where those cars were, is piles of wood. And it goes all the way into his woods. They're either blocks or split wood. So he's got it all over the place out here. And now that he's been working with me and knows how, you know, try to organize it more, keep oak and, you know, cherry separate, the dry and green wood separate. And when I need blocks, he can bring me blocks. And you said you have a lot of ash available in that woods and maybe some more dry oak.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's probably 30 acres of dead ash, I think.
I'm gonna show you this stuff right here, but Yeah, he's got wood all the way back here and a few apple trees. So when I need some apple firewood, or do you have another spot to get that at?
Got a pear tree here too that's got some
Oh, almost ready pears.
Almost ready.
But yeah, I'll zoom in down here just so you can see that.
We can walk down that way. You want?
I guess we can walk down there. Maybe. All right. All right, that was a quick walk, right, guys? So this looks like a big teepee of firewood for a bonfire.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you could probably sort through it and get some decent pieces out of it. It's definitely dry. And then it looks like some oak limb wood in there. And then a big pile right here. And there's a project for you in the wintertime there, Nate.
Yeah.
Get on the ice down there and cut that 30-inch diameter oak tree up.
Unfortunately, it's spring fed, and that part of the pond
stays,
never
freezes. So he's got looks like I see some cherry stacked up down here. Most of this is cherry. Some of this still probably should be hit with the maul or the splitter.
Yep.
But then he's got these piles down here. Like I say, some of this stuff would have to be sorted. You know, and I would let it go as campfire wood, but I don't want to sell oak as campfire wood. And there's a lot of oak in there. And then all these piles down in here. And then this looks like boiler wood to me. This is a boiler wood pile. You know,
some
oddballs.
Real knotty hickory there.
Knotty. Well, there's a lot of oak in there too.
Yep.
But I would call that boiler wood. Although I mean, like, you know, this is an absolutely perfect piece of wood, maple. And then he's got these stacks over here, but then again some that's unsplit, and some more black locust. But you know, if I get an emergency and nobody can supply me, I would buy this off him. You know, it's acceptable. I wouldn't say it's like the best, but it's definitely acceptable. Now this is real pretty.
I'd only send you the premium wood.
Yeah, only I get the premium wood, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. There's his forest. He's got a bunch of down trees and dead stuff back there, but he's gonna go work at his other property that he's been getting the ash and oak from, and get this as a last resort. So, all right, guys, I appreciate everybody who made it to the end. We'll see you guys on the next one. See you later, Nate.
See ya.